just-in-time concept and suppliers. So obviously there's a relationship there, because a big part of just-in-time is getting those components when you need them from your suppliers. So you need to have a good relationship with your supplier. And to do that, you want to form a strong bond with them, and you need to work with them. So you don't want them to be sending you excess inventory, or you don't want them to have inventory in transit to you that you don't need yet. And you also want to whittle out the poor suppliers. So if you're implementing just-in-time concept in your organization, you only want to work with strong suppliers who can meet the demands of a just-in-time system. So in a just-in-time program, you won't have lots of suppliers, because you only want quality suppliers. You want your suppliers to be nearby, because the idea is you only order the components when you need them. So you don't want to have your components traveling, obviously, long distances to you. So the idea is to source goods locally, the components locally. You want frequent deliveries and of small lot sizes, because you don't want to hold inventory. You want to build up long-term relationships, and therefore you have long-term contracts. You want your suppliers to be able to package your components in the exact quantities you want, not giving you excess amounts that you will have to store. You'll have to work with your suppliers. Often multinationals implement just-in-time, and they might work with suppliers that don't have the resources a large multinational will have. So to bring these suppliers on board, the multinational will have to go and perhaps train the supplier on the whole concept of just-in-time, etc., and bring them along with them on this journey. And you want a close relationship between the buyer and suppliers, quality assurance people. So the weakest link is the quality. Well, the quality of the supply chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And the weakest link in the supply chain is the supplier with the lowest quality standard and output. And that makes sense, because if you have a supply chain that consists of lots of suppliers, and you are following the just-in-time concept, well, whatever supplier is not delivering the components when you want them, that's going to be the weakest link in your supply chain, and you will either work with that supplier, or you'll have to find perhaps an alternative supplier.